Okay, my beautiful friends, it's you and me again together, and we have to talk. First of all, did you catch me on Alex Jones today? I was live for an hour. I think the show went really well, and I hope you got to catch it. If you didn't, I think you could find it on band.video. Go check it out. I did post links to this on Facebook, Twitter, chat room right here, which I see more of you taking advantage of. Thank you. I mean, I literally do pay to have that chat room put there. So go over there and utilize that as a resource. It's amazing. And the people in my chat room are really, really freaking smart. Listen to these people. All right, with that said, let's go back to this market real quick. What happened? How about almost nothing? Okay. Mild pressure on stocks today. Yesterday was a record high for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So, oh my goodness. Today, it fell 0.3%. The S&P 500 fell 0.31%. And the NASDAQ fell 0.1%. How about nothing? Let me tell you what's getting set up here. Okay, because this channel, right here, you and me, we're winners. We're being set up to win. And I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to tell you yet again, this market is getting set up for a move higher, for which crude oil is going to play a role. They will not allow this to stand. Crude oil got hit today. What are they going to do? Supply route disruptions, refinery explosions, whatever they got to do. Crude oil going higher. Crude oil, the lifeblood of the military-industrial complex. It props up the entire energy sector. It props up the entire financial sector. And guess what happens? Stocks go up. Lovely. Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. So just get ready for it. Get ready for people. I've been explaining to you to be ready for anything. And in fact, I talked about this today with Alex. Be ready for anything because you haven't seen anything yet. What are we in the middle of, people? Are we really in the middle of a pandemic? I call it a scamdemic. What are we really in the middle of right now? If you had to guess, what comes to mind? Well, you should have said the creation of a dependent slave society. Oh yeah, more stimulus checks are coming. I told all of you when the first stimulus check came out, that would be the first installment. More checks are coming. What they're doing is creating a dependent society, and people are there with their hands out. Most of them really do need the money. Our economy is in free fall by design. Shut down the global economy via a scamdemic, and allow the central banks to take over. That's really what they're doing. And every single check that is issued by our government, where is it coming from? The Federal Reserve. And they get stronger with every single check that they're allowed to issue. The more debt they issue, the stronger they become. They are the hub of the new world order. You understand? And we are in the middle of the creation of a slave society, not just here in the United States, but on a global scale. They shut down the global economy, people, and the Fed is funneling trillions and trillions of dollars around the world off balance sheet to central banks around the world. You're not supposed to know that, but it is certainly happening. I think it's common knowledge now, especially to those of you that follow this blog. So look for more mechanisms to keep the global economy shut down. Did you hear the CDC director today about how scared she is? Oh, these new variants, they're going to be really bad. And the vaccine's not working. No, it's not helping with these new variants either. So congratulations to those of you that got your first dose or your second dose. You're going to be getting a lot more dose of whatever is in that damn thing. Won't be me, and probably won't be most of the people that follow my blog. You have a God-given immune system, okay? I suggest you keep yourself healthy, spiritually, intellectually, and physically. You don't need any of this garbage that these pharmaceutical companies are selling you and putting into your bodies. You understand? All part of the New World Order agenda. I think you know that. All right, so anyway, market today, nothing. A big fat zero. It's going higher. 10-year yield 1.72. Nothing to worry about. The Fed is going to issue yield curve control. Don't worry about it. They're already controlling the federal funds rate. I mean, that's common knowledge. And they are buying the debt too. You're not supposed to know. They're issuing more debt than we've ever seen in the history of the world. And yet the dollar continues to get stronger. A very interesting phenomenon which will not last. I don't care. I don't care. They are deliberately trying to dilute the dollar. You know that. And it's going to reach its inflection point at one particular time. That's obviously very stock market positive. But there's no inflation. No inflation, people. Housing prices continue to skyrocket. The middle class being priced out of anything that a middle class person used to be able to acquire. And soon it's going to be a lot more. Again, we are in the middle of the creation of a two-tier society, and it's going to accelerate. But listen for the propaganda. We're getting better. Our economy's picking up. Oh, the 10-year yield's rising because of economic prosperity. You can't make that up. You can't make it up if you tried, but that's what they're trying to sell you. Meanwhile, you need more stimulus checks. Oh, yeah, and more are coming. You can count on that. Gold and silver fell under pressure today. People, let them play their game. We're going to play ours. The dollar did get stronger. That did weigh on precious metals. But again, it's paper derivative garbage. It's not real being dumped onto the market. It's not real metals. Okay, so the fluctuation in price, are these people selling the physical metals? Really? Are they running from here and running there and carrying it on their backs and in wheelbarrows? Is that what they're doing? No. It's the paper derivative market dictating the price of the physical asset. You can't make that up, but it's actually happening here. That's the situation, people. That's where we stand. But what does it mean? What does it mean? We sit back here and we clearly all know what is going on here. But we also know how to take advantage of it. All right, we're not going to let this system destroy us. We're going to weaponize the system against those that are trying to kill us, because that's what they're literally trying to do. With regard to this market, I told you what I would do this morning. Okay, I added to my core positions. I added to calls that I'm currently holding. I sold puts against JP Morgan. Okay, look, I'm in this market hardcore, and I'm capitalizing it from every way I possibly can. If you don't want to trade this market, that's fine too. You stack metals. You use these opportunities to bet against the debt, to become your own central bank. Cryptocurrencies are being adopted by more and more banks who are also buying it, hedge funds as well. You got companies like PayPal and Visa that are now accepting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well. So it's going mainstream. So you think it's going to zero still? Really? You're listening to people with a dented head around here? I don't know where they come up with this nonsense. It's going to zero. If Bitcoin and these other cryptos do not get regulated, they are going much, much higher. And I do not see any regulation. Do you know why? Because as much as you might think it is, these cryptocurrencies are no threat to the dollar whatsoever. If they were, they'd already be gone. You understand? Too few people understand cryptocurrencies. You do, I do. Few people can even define it. Okay, but you do and I do. I don't even care. I told you what people want to call it or what they want to define it as. To me, it's been an unbelievable investment opportunity. Telling people to buy it since about 3,000. It's like 58,000. I think I got that one right. How about you? Can't make this stuff up, people, if you tried. I swear to you. With regard to the other games that JP Morgan is playing, use JP Morgan as a weapon, okay? Sell puts against their stock like I do, okay? It's going higher. Way out of the money, way out of the money. I sold puts today, 120 strike price. It's like 153 trading at like 153. And my expiration is a month from today. So you think it's going to collapse to 120? How about no? It's free money for me. Literally, it's free money. And I'm glad to take it. Look, I'm not going to get beaten by this system, and neither are you. Neither are you. But you must raise your awareness, like I spoke about all day when I was on Alex Jones today. Raise your awareness, people. Understand what's going on. Forget about the divide and conquer. Joe Biden is not pulling the strings at all. Okay, this is the new world order. No president pulls the strings. They are puppets. All of them are puppets. They're just a showpiece, a charade, a sitcom for the people to sit there and look at. Bullshit. All right, they don't do a damn thing. Look at the power of central banks. What they've done. They're the ones that shut down the global economy. They're the ones calling the shots. They're the ones buying the world. While people are sitting here going, look at the Democrats. Look at the Republicans. Duh. You can't make it up. But that's the situation. All right, people, that's it. Nothing else more to say here. I think I got you covered here. Market's going higher. Crypto's going higher. Let them play their games with metals. Good for them. Beat the living crap out of this market. Rip its face off every way you possibly can. And that's it. We are not going to lose. You will not lose on my watch. I promise you that. All right, with that said, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. Please share the video. See you in the morning.